Hey guys, welcome to another video, and on this video, we're going to be talking about Gonzalo, which is actually slowing down, this new disturbance that is on the west coast of Africa, and Tropical Depression 8 actually formed. But first, let me just tell you, go follow my Twitter, because I post updates every day, if not twice a day, maybe even 3 times a day if stuff keeps happening. And I post all the time on here, so I posted 33 minutes ago, and I retweet a lot. Posted 4 hours ago and then 19 hours ago, which was last night. So I post pretty often, so make sure you go follow me on there. But let's get into Tropical Storm Gonzalo, which is actually really slowing down. So if we go to the warning cone static images, it shows that it's not going to become a hurricane until 2 a.m. on Saturday, which it was forecasted to become a hurricane 2 a.m. last night. But it was forecasted to become a hurricane 2 a.m. tonight. But it's not going to be a hurricane until 2 a.m. on Saturday, which is surprising because I thought it was going to turn into a hurricane like about 12 hours from now at most, but it's going to turn into a hurricane on Saturday, which is surprising to me. And it's going to be a hurricane until 2 a.m. on Sunday, so it's only going to be a Category 1 hurricane for a day, but unfortunately, it's going to be a hurricane when it strikes these islands, when it makes its first landfall. Hopefully, its only landfall. But, as I said, I'm pretty sure it's just going to die off. I don't think it's going to pull a Harvey and just die off and then, like, go crazy in Texas or something. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure it's just going to become like a wave and just go off. Which, that's exactly what the GFS says. If I go here, and got to go to regions, and, sorry, this takes a long time for me. Actually, no, it didn't really take me that long time. Alright, so here is Gonzalo right now, and this is the wave that kind of came through Tropical Depression 8. But keep an eye on Gonzalo. This is exactly what I'm pretty sure it's going to do. So, it goes up, and you can see it dies off right under here. Right under here. You can see the low pressure goes to 1010, and then it kind of just dies off and turns into a wave. That's exactly what I think is going to happen. It's going to go up and then just turn into a wave. That's what I think. So, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. That's at least what I think. So, enough on Gonzalo. Let's go and talk about the new wave that has formed right over here. This was actually a spot of interest. Like, for the past 24 hours, people have been looking at this and being like, okay, this looks like it could do something. But now it is a little disturbance thing on the National Hurricane Center website. It has a formation through 5 days, a 20% formation within the next 5 days, a 0% within the next 2 days. This should form within a week, maybe within 2 weeks at most. I'm pretty sure it's going to form within the next week. And if it forms, it's probably going to be a little Gonzalo. I don't think it's going to be crazy, because it's too early in the year for a crazy storm, right? Right? So, that's at least what I'm thinking. But, yeah, that's this little thing. It formed, like, this update. This little update at 4:47 p.m. That's when they marked this on the map. So, it's pretty new. But now, let's talk about Tropical Depression 8. So, I was saying that it was going to form. I was very sure that it was going to form, and it did, because it had a 90% chance of forming. So it formed, and it looks like it's going to turn into a tropical storm. If I go down here, it's going to turn into a tropical storm and make landfall in Texas. This looks a lot like Imelda did back last year, where it makes landfall in Texas, and then it might cause a little bit of flooding. That's the worst it's going to do, a little bit of flooding, not some crazy flooding, but that's the worst it's going to do, bring a little bit of rain to it. There is a tropical storm warning throughout almost the entire coast of Texas, tropical storm watch over there on the east coast of Texas. So that looks like it's just going to make landfall in Texas and go into Mexico and die off, which, let's check the GFS model on Tropical Tidbits. That's what I'm pretty sure would happen. I don't think much is going to happen with this storm. Look, see, it doesn't even have a low pressure symbol for a minute. Then it just makes landfall in Texas. That's what I was pretty sure was going to happen. So, And that's what I think is going to happen. I agree with GSS model right now. I don't always agree with it because sometimes it's like it shows that a lot of things are going to be like small and not as big when they're probably going to be big, just like Florence in 2018. So, yeah, I don't always agree with it, but I agree with it now for the 2020 season so far because it's gotten it pretty correct so far. So, yeah. Alright. So, you guys stay safe. If you live in Texas on the coast, stay safe because this is probably going to bring a lot of rain and maybe even some flooding. So, make sure you stay safe and goodbye. I will see you later.